Hey guys, I'm Otto from Everything Amiibo, and not too long ago I led a couple of workshops in an event called RenderFest. If you want to know more about Render, then you can click the link in the description below. One of the workshops let you create a playthrough video using my green screen and recording equipment, so let's check out the results.
Amiibo!
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Recording.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Does it have blast controls? Yes, yes, yes.
So what do you do?
Hi, I'm Toby and... Oh my gosh.
It's okay, just ignore the lag, it should be fine.
I'm Jamie and I'm playing Scribblenauts.
Right, good effort.
I'm Acacia and I'm playing the Stanley Parable. I'm Acacia and I'm playing the Stanley Parable.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know what I'll do. Follow the door roll. Yeah. I'm just going for every door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust, in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Want to kill the dinosaur.
No. Yeah, you place the pen somewhere.
I think
There you go.
Okay.
A tool to
Magnifying.
what? That might work.
Let me play this, yes.
Oh.
Just give it to you. Just like for a minute.
It worked.
What are you gonna use
Some bait. Something to use as bait.
Bacon.
No. Use another dinosaur.
Oh, like bacon.
He's dead. He's gone.
Dinosaur ignore the bait. And now the chopper is in trouble. Give the zookeeper something to get the dinosaur.
Do like a lion with meat or animal meat.
It could be a whip or something too. Animal cruelty much. Wait.
Attack. No, pick up.
Oh. Oh, he doesn't use it.
Give the whip to the
To the dice.
Okay.
You could.
No.
And then attach it to the guy.
Go.
Something to distract. Okay.
Like
Okay.
something loud, maybe.
Get something bigger.
I don't know.
What? You type something.
Bacon?
What?
Right? Wait. Lemon.
What?
It's lemon flavored bacon. Look, he ate it. He's all sour.
I spelled
Go back to the
tranquilizer.
cage.
Find a way to put it to sleep.
I spelled tranquilizer.
Q-U-I, I think. S-E-R.
I don't think that's.
A tranquilizer.
Is that? It might correct me.
L-I-S.
There we go.
Tranquilizer.
It's a Z.
Wait, what?
It's a jar of tranquilizer.
No, don't give it.
You'd have to
Oh.
tranquilize the jar
Oh.
if you wanted to shoot.
It just.
That's it.
Then try that.
It just sells the dinosaur.
It's still tactical.
Why is it
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm gonna try
Stanley
the escape
decided to go
ending
to the
first.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nobody ever actually goes to the meeting room. Oh no, one person might.
When Stanley came to a
Yeah,
set of two
Josh
open,
did.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm doing the
Perhaps he
escape
wanted to
ending.
stop by the
I'm doing
employee
escape
lounge
ending.
first,
I actually
just to
should
admire it.
probably- Oh, I keep forgetting the door's closed behind you. It's like I keep like trying to go to the back. I'm actually going to follow his instructions after this until I get to the part where I can do the escape ending, even though that is like brutal.
Yes, truly a
up,
room
Warren.
worth
Nobody
admiring.
spent-
But
like,
eager
nobody
to get
stopped
back to
in the
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Room, he just keeps
same room,
talking.
he just
And
keeps
so he
talking.
detoured through the maintenance section,
Exactly.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Good job, Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person
Dorothy's
here
here.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
I
to
did
go
say
up to
I'm
his
like,
boss's
oh,
office,
wait,
hoping
oh,
he
yeah,
might
closet,
find an answer
closet.
there.
Oh wait, I really did want to do the door 330.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and
Yes, I
got
did.
back on track.
Yes, it is because I'm
Coming
talking.
to a staircase,
Wait, oh my gosh,
Stanley
if I go
walked
downstairs, I can do the
upstairs to
crazy
his
ending,
boss's
so I'm gonna do
office.
the one where he gets crazy first. No, I didn't do the one where
Nobody
he
went down
crazy.
yesterday. So,
It's somewhere like, oh my gosh, it's so dark I can't see like at all.
go back.
I can't. Toby, can you sit somewhere else? Cause I'm like looking here to like help me see it. Oh yeah, like if you go through here.
But
there's the
Stanley
car.
just couldn't do it.
So you just
He
keep
considered the
walking around in
possibility of
circles.
facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
kill
occurred to
Stanley. He's
Stanley.
doing this kill
Maybe,
Stanley.
he thought to himself, maybe I
go through
am
the door.
crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
Only-
an
yeah.
explanation. His
it wasn't
co-workers weren't actually gone.
Really, you're just
He
made
wasn't
up.
going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ditto.
Then he
keep
imagined
forgetting
himself
Jack's so
soaring
difficult.
through space on a magical starfield. And
And then I
it too
forget that this
appeared.
happens
It was
as
so
well.
much fun.
then I end up like,
And
it's
Stanley
dark.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest
I
question
also
of
wish
them
I could
all
see.
entered Stanley's head. One, he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Through it.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No, it's not.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Are you? You're still here, Stanley.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Yeah.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
Yeah, I know
arose,
that's why I
got
was
dressed,
offended.
gathered her
Because
belongings,
now
and walked to
I
her
don't do
place
this
of
either.
work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and
Yeah,
what isn't.
Mariella, you're really lucky.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel
Imagine that
better.
actually happened. That
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Then she turned and ran. Okay, so you're about to call an ambulance, but that never happened.
Yeah, you're such a good person.
It's just a cutscene showing you. Whee! Perfect. I did amazing.
Perfect.
That man's so little. Yeah, there's a place called what's the yeah, that's the main. Well, there's a place called it's a place called the Frigate, and they do like. They like
Nice work, Faith. You're making good time. Celeste's almost there. Just keep heading towards the comms tower. Give her the bag and she'll take it from there.
And all you hear is just gunshots. What? Let's make shots is dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead now, guys. It's not happening. Whee! Quite hard. Hit your head. Probably hit your face off it. Oh, my arms!
Wires are fizzing about you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News chopper tipped them off.
How are you not getting on there? I am Spooderman.
Maybe I'll just turn around.
That glitch. Those graphics. that beat though. It's up there.
There.
My first. I just tried to
What?
I'm a kitty cat. Get off the ledge, Faith. Faith, off the ledge. Thank you.
The majority of polls have put Callahan in the lead, while Monroe and Doylan in a close fought second and third position. However, support appears to be growing for Poker, who until recently was seen as very much the outsider.
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them, or we will...
Just get the hell out of there. Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith.
Well, I don't know.
Unpacking Celeste. You there, Sal?
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots and that bird seems a little too curious.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move.
Won't jump. How scared would be so
Hey, drop the bag and put your hands where we can see them, or we will...
I'll be worried.
Falling all the way down that hill.
Yeah. They're like,
Wires are going crazy. Get out of there, Faith.
oh my gosh, it's chasing me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chased.
Unpacking
Yay!
Celeste. You there, Sal?
What the hell's happening? I can hear gunshots and that bird seems a little too curious.
Faith's on her way. Get your ass ready to move. Clues ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
That's it, you get shot.
You ready, Sal?
Yep, I can see Faith now.
You're getting shot in the leg kills you. Getting shot in the face doesn't get shot in the leg kills you. I want that gun. I'm keeping this gun. I'm just saying, no guys,
Really, she would drop it, grab it.
Yes.
The gun actually disappears and the animation
head to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
That's what
I'm on safe. TPS on Newtown.
Wait,
Hey, throw me the bag!
oh, hi. Boom!
Oh, I got it from here.
Okay, they're
Can I
playing
shoot
rough
you
cell.
now? Can I shoot you now? Do I have to climb
Get out
that
of
thing?
here.
You gotta get off that roof, Faith. Don't care how you do it, just do it.
Why is Why are you doing? No, it's cause I need to. I want to get a gun. You don't want to work?
Hey, suspect!
I'll just hide here for a bit.
Not on the barbed wire.
Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye as it lags like crazy.
What are we actually trying to do?
Give it to police officer.
Oh, or drop it off a cliff. Hit enter, yeah, and then you can start.
Everyone on the internet knows who it is, right? You should say, hey, I'm also from African Amiibo.
Well, if it's going up on my channel, they should know who it is. Okay. This guy? Which one?
Give it to the mustache. Oh.
Alright. What are they trying to do?
They're pushing it for fingerprints.
Ah. It was probably Mrs. Claus that did it. Give the detective something to aid in the interrogation. Flamethrower?
Flamethrower.
Why not?
Flamethrower.
You never go wrong with flamethrower.
Well, I can think of several instances in which
Oh, press enter again. Sorry, I hit OK for. No, we already got one. You don't need to.
Okay.
I hit plus. I won't do that. Or a tick. I won't.
Give it to the detective. Not him. No,
That's
go
not.
on.
Can't you just drop it? No. Which one's the detective? This guy?
Go like that. The guy. It worked.
Wait, who is this? Is that Jack Frost?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, flamethrower works perfectly.
Santa's bush.
Santa is someone around here. Give the hound something that smells like Santa. Tip point.
Santa, give him Santa.
No, I'll give him elf.
Give him Santa.
That works.
Now we have two Santas. Hey, we found Santa.
Oh, Santa's dead. But luckily we have Santa here to replace Santa.
Two Santas.
Oh, I think we should fight.
Why are there three?
That's Mrs. Claus. Oh wait, there's another one. What? Which one is she loving? This one? What about this poor Santa? Lonely Santa. Okay.
I think we should
grab
kill
this.
him.
You can just walk over.
Take the favor off him and just go over them.
I'm gonna...
You're gonna kill everyone.
Yes. Get a
So
favor.
hard. Oh yeah.
And then, like, hit... Wait, how did you hit everyone?
You click on them, but you can move. There might be an attack button, but I don't know.
And you click on it, you just give me the attack.
Oh, got the star. Whoops.
Use the favor without killing this.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, what time is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You each have 20 minutes, so you've got 8 minutes left.
Okay.
You can move, or I can move. You can move with the thing. If we hit this, this guy needs help. We can't play with this icy patch here. Someone might slip.
Flamethrower. Flamethrower's
I'll give him a layer.
Burn it, you burn it.
Later. Right, you hit enter. Burn. Wait, what are they eating?
They're eating snow.
Oh, the snow.
Oh, that's what kids sometimes do.
The meaty snow.
Let's burn them.
Burn.
Don't eat it.
Do you eat
Burn. It's not working. Oh yeah, you can switch characters. That was just one I created. But there's all these guys. Oh, and this
Yes.
thing.
Go with that.
Incredible Shulk. Okay. Oh, this is something. I'm too slow to roll down this hill.
Yay! Let's burn it!
Burn it?
Burn it!
I apologize.
Yeah, I'll just get another lighter.
Oh, but lighter's so
I like the
underpowered.
rocks and everything.
Burn.
Done.
There, are you fast enough now?
So you're gonna run? Use. And a flake.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone.
They have lighters. They ate the lighter.
Let's give
They're
them a
eating
burger.
part of the lighter as well.
Burger. Which do you like better, snow or burger, guys? Apparently snow.
Poison the burger.
Give each person a way to ride the slopes. Oh yes, this is fun. Each person needs something to ride down the mountain. First give the skier what he needs. But be more creative maybe. I don't know. You might only accept like skis. You could also do like giant venomous skis and it'll still work. Because you can add as many adjectives as you want. Like Gysant, the popular adjective.
Giant
venomous snake skis.
Oh,
You can't do snake though because it's not an adjective.
hot.
Giant hot skis.
And then he might like
Let's just put them on top of you.
Use them, guy.
Guys, there's more ways to burn things than lighters.
Like put it on it. Put it on
Let's
it.
be inventive. Can you put potassium in?
What's potassium?
It's a metal.
Oh,
that
I'm sure you
reacts
can.
with water.
Put it like on top. Put it like on him.
my science teacher.
I don't know, I can't pick it up now. Okay, wait. Press enter and then press up. Press up on the little thing. There, and press enter again. And I think because they're giant, he can't have them. So press up and enter then up and then delete hot giant. I mean, yeah. Maybe they're too hot for it. Maybe that's why. No, just too giant. You left a little burn mark in the snow.
Now the Eskimos in their flames. Or Eskimo flag.
What do we call them? I don't know.
Icicle skis?
I'll bring a bike.
A bike?
Around here.
Oh,
wait, no.
this is my backpack. A health kit, a jetpack, a bazooka, as I said, my default, and what is this?
Do you play like Scribblenauts for your YouTube channel?
No, because the YouTube channel is Nintendo focused, so people would freak out. Where'd it go? Do you see it? Because it's dark, like I summoned it.
A bike.
Yeah, but I can't film portable consoles because they can't plug into like. You have to buy a whole new console that's like records. Oh, she needs something else. I can ride an animal from the Arctic. Oh, it was a hint because that one didn't work.
She can ride a polar
A
bear.
tiny Arctic fox.
Or a polar bear. What about like a humongous polar bear?
Humongous isn't a word.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it says H-U-M.
I'm just trying to think because it actually does stuff bigger or faster depending on the word you use. Like if you write a fast polar bear, it'll be fast. But if you write, I think it's too big. It's not too big for me. Okay, get a small one for her, for that wimp.
I saw a thing.
Wait.
Just a giant.
Okay, go.
I saw a thing on like when it was coming.
Yeah, I'll do like
Polar bear. Just normal. Polar bear. Polar bear.
fast
Polar bear.
polar.
Okay. Like if you type in fast, it's not as. Oh, it's just because she's on the bike.
Even the humongous polar bear, that'll work. I saw the old thing.
This is a disaster.
You can do things like tiny spaceships.
Yeah. You can do
Just
anything that's not a brand or inappropriate.
Just pick up
I can't, that's the problem. Once some objects, once you put them down, you can't pick them up. Okay, what if you do this, and then type in dead? Rub all that out and type in dead. Now it's dead, but I still can't move it. It's just sitting there. Okay, another hint. A polar bear would have no problem. Okay, just do a normal polar bear, see if that works.
Right.
Gosh, they're so picky. She wants a normal speed polar bear, not a fast one. And she died. The chef is ready for his turn. Use a notepad to give him something from the kitchen. Easy. Ride on a knife. Why would you want to ride on a knife? Down a hill.
Give him like I know.
I think knife is great.
This will be interesting.
Okay. Well. Nobody's making it. The big polar bear's walking away. Humongous polar bear, actually. They just disappear. Farmer's taking some time to blah blah blah. Give him something from the farm.
Pigsty.
Oh, just give him a pig.
A pig.
Oh wait, no. No.
Pigsty.
Yeah,
Pigsty.
right, a pig.
Put it on. Put it on. Oh, he's gonna go on. He's gonna go on. He's gonna go on. It's a car.
I stole his pitchfork before he got on. And he can't get past these things. These skis. I'll get rid of him with my polar bear. What is going on? Okay, attack. There we go. Hey, he actually made it down. A wizard. We want something mystical.
Humongous
Unicorn.
Dragon. Humongous dragon.
Oh yeah,
Unicorn.
I'll give him a tiny
Unicorn.
dragon.
Unicorn.
Tiny dragon. Unicorn.
A drag up and...
Oh, look.
Dragon. Will I put it on him? Yay!
Oh, well, that was pointless because he can fly. A zombie.
Brains.
Oh, whatever it's hungry for.
Brains.
It's ready.
It could be hungry for something else. You never
Brains.
know.
Brains. Just flesh.
Polar bears?
Flesh.
See if I can beat the polar bear.
Flesh or brains.
No, I can't. I died. Sorry, I just ruined the whole thing. It's there.
It looks to the ground, but then it's like,
Shoot.
That one. Brains.
Flesh. Oh,
Okay, flesh.
brain.
No. Well, that makes sense. She's trying to eat it while she rides on it.
yeah.
Yay, starlight. Oh, I can't move.
How's it going?
Very good.
So you're making a movie? No.
Yep, over here. We're on the green screen. Alright, that is your time up, unfortunately. Say goodbye to everyone.
And the camera's broke.
I like how this is all being recorded right now. Like, I'm gonna cut this out, but it's just easier to press play now. But this is kind of hilarious.